first ever. Church, I'm in second because my other one had corrupted, so just Chat, I don't care about so I'm thinking we might just have to do games. So what we're gonna do is try champions.
I know you wanna ball it, baby, I understand. Who's wearing all that jewelry and expensive name brands? But I can show you something that ain't none of them can. Cause I ain't too cool today.
I'm gonna do it right now. Cause I know how I'm gonna do. Of course I'm gonna go with the right one. Always.
Boy, we've just gotten started here and already these guys... Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. Oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before.
Ooh. He looks like he has a beard. We're gonna have to go with Bastion. Let's see how this goes. I want to get like almost a lot of these like
certainly Patriots will be a hot commodity here. We've seen one go already. Might we see a second?
Go
well, not only do you get a good player here, but you get a guy who's played a lot of man defense in the past. So this is right in his comfort zone.
Campus heroes. Oh, look at this tackling. Oh, I need this.
In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle? Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had.
Maxwell, you already know.
Okay, they get themselves a good player, but you wonder if they wouldn't have been better served to look elsewhere to someone who fit the system a little bit better.
What? Oh, I have no options. Yep. I need him.
What to do here? Build up the interior. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
I actually had 99 man defense one time, 2 times.
Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
That's how hard it's going to be. Let's do it.
Boy, a tough choice here, but one that well, when you break down that pick, the talent's without question. But what's a little less obvious is how he's going to fit into this scheme.
Don't Terry Poe.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? Oh, where do you go there? That's a choice any GM would love to have. One thing this team's gonna need is some leaders, and they've got one right here. And with that, you've just wrapped up putting together your very first draft champion squad. From here, modify your lineup.
Come on, let's go with this one. Okay, so we're gonna go through our coach again. See what we get thrown out. But we're gonna
how about this for a tough choice early on? And that's the guy I thought they'd go with here. And sure enough, he's the selection. Kind of a no-brainer if you ask me. He should slide right in and be a difference maker. We've seen one St. Louis Ram come off the board. Might we see another? And there's a pick that does fill a hole, but I'm not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the overall squad a tremendous amount. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? So with a handful of starters already, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. That's a good fit right there for an offense that I think wants to spread the field but still run the football. And he should fit in right away. And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better. tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or
Oh!
two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing.
You already know I need to do that stuff like that. But if I get a nice little linebacker, bro.
And with time running short,
92 pass rush.
well, teams pay such a
Ooh, 92
premium
pass rush.
nowadays for
Let's
guys
go.
that can get after the quarterback. And this guy can wreak some havoc. Yeah, you figure this team wanted to target players
86?
exactly
What,
like
it went
this.
down?
And it got a good one here. Kind of an interesting
95?
choice there. I'm not entirely convinced that he's going to thrive in the system they plan on running.
99, let's go. 99, let's go. 99, pass rush.
These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need?
Ooh, his stats are stacked. Stats are stacked, bro. Come on. Should I get the hippo? Or should I get Hines? Oh, he changed my overall? Yeah. So if I get Derek Brooks, my overall goes the same way it was.
And they'll pick up a guy that Bill Belichick called the finest defensive lineman he'd ever coached. The big, run-stuffing nose tackle, now of the Houston Texans, Vince Wilfork.
I don't think that's gonna be our last round. Alright, this is our last round. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with. This time we're gonna go with one that isn't. You know, that's ground and pound. Okay.
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is so important to get some run stuffers on your defense. And here's a guy that's going to provide some real bulk up front. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense?
That actually makes me high overall. Already gonna be.
Could we see another Buffalo Bill come off the board here? Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? And this is the cream of the crop here. A 5-star round all the way. I don't know about the call here. I like him as a player, but I'm not 100% sure this is the best landing spot for him.
So we're gonna have to go with him.
Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. Well, I don't fault the selection so much as I wonder if he'll really thrive in the system he's going to be asked to perform under. Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place. Oh, no matter where you go here, you're going to get a truly great player.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the video here. I hope you guys
Yeah, not too
liked.
much analysis needed here. This is quite a get draft.